Well, maybe you've seen them. The Twin Cities hosting 10,000 athletes for the Senior Games. Those athletes, many are in their 70s and 80s, sparked a question from a WCCO viewer.
They did. They were noticing many of the couples walking hand in hand as if they were newlyweds or even still dating. So in today's relationship reboot, how do older couples keep the spark alive? So joining us now, one of our relationship gurus, we have Bearse. Kirsten, she had another obligation today. And this is, you know, people are laughing a little bit, but it's something that everyone wants.
Absolutely. It's kind of the dream, isn't it?
Yes.
To be with someone forever and have that sort of like newlywed feeling even after 60, years together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is what I want. I still want to have that spark with my wife.
Exactly. I mean, we all want it. And the question is, how do we get it?
How do we get it?
Yeah.
Right.
So what do we do?
You look at these guys who are athletes.
Yeah.
I mean, is that part of it?
Well, yeah, so any time you exercise, you feel better about life. We have some research which shows that after exercising or doing something physically challenging, people actually feel more in love with their partner. They feel better about their relationships.
I love that idea. And they've mastered something else.
Well, yeah,
I call this is interesting.
I think there's something else going on with those older couples too. They've mastered what we call the novelty habit.
What is that?
So people who are in new relationships know all about the novelty habit.
Yeah, I mean, early on in your relationship, there's all sorts of newness. And when we're younger, novelty, comes more easily. We're more willing to try out new things. There's more to talk about. But older couples, research shows, have mastered the novelty habit, meaning they tend to seek out new and exciting experiences together.
And we're talking about older couples who maybe have been together for 30, 40, 50 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this idea of seeking out new and exciting things together helps you bond because you have new activities, but it also gives you more to talk about.
So how do you do it?
Sure.
Yeah, well, here's what's so cool is it's not that hard and it doesn't have to cost anything. So sure, you can travel the world and have all those new experiences, but you can do some really simple things. For instance, like drive to a nearby city and go on a walk in a new neighborhood.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
Take up a new activity like shuffleboard or something that you've never considered.
Do you have to be that stereotypical and take up shuffleboard?
Okay, ping pong.
Oh, maybe knitting and needlepoint.
Just hang out in the pool exercise.
Well, what's kind of cool is if you don't like it, that's even a bonding experience.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Go on a roller coaster if you want to be really crazy.
I do. My grandparents, they just celebrated their 60-year anniversary last year. And for the first time, they went to Europe together a couple of years ago.
Brilliant.
They waited, almost their whole lives to go and do
Right.
that. And it was incredible. And it was such a cool experience that they did later on.
And you can make this a plan where you do it every week or every month or whatever.
One of my tips would be add something new or zesty to your relationship once a week for a year. For instance, open the newspaper, find a free event, a concert, something at a local university, and just go to it. Something you wouldn't normally. Or even invite a couple that you haven't been friends with out to dinner. You'll talk about new things. So it's all around you. One of the things we know is that couples who play together stay together.
I love
so
that
be
idea.
Playful, and new experiences can offer that sense of playfulness because it's, it's novel. Relationships, long-term relationships are about predictability, but we have to keep adding in the little bits of newness.
And it doesn't take that much work. It's just a fact. You have to commit yourself to it and say you're going to do it.
Exactly. It's about intentionality. So, and if you're going to play together, try not to always win.
Wait, what? I don't know if that would work.
But yeah, those new experiences can be anything. It can even be trying a new food, which sounds so trite and obvious, but have something new to talk about.
No, when you've been together for 60 years, you maybe haven't, you get into your food routine. Everything gets into a routine.
Exactly. So just add something new, something zesty, something atypical, and you will bond over it, even if you don't enjoy it. That's kind of cool to be like, I can't stand that.
You're making memories and having something else to talk about.
Good stuff. Carol, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.